Hello again, thanks for coming back. There are 2 rows so far. So as I told you on this example and showed you, as you can see, there is one round with a shell at the end, and then a chain, and then next one is a row with a shell, then next one is one with a gap, and so on. So they alternate, and we did one of each so far. So because of that, the next row is going to match the first we did right here. So what we did on the first row is that we chained 3, 1, 2, 3, and right here, if you remember, this is the first we did. We chained 3, and then we worked 2 double crochets in the first gap. We chain 3 and then turn. So this is the chain 3 that matches this first one. So what we have to do is crochet 2 more double crochets in the same gap. So work 2 double crochets in the same chain space, just like that. I know the edge is not perfect, but you can always cover that with something else. And then work 1 chain, and then work a shell in every gap until the end. So 1, 2, and this is me putting my hook in the gap. I'm wrapping the yarn over, pulling the yarn through the gap, another one, chain 1. So the shells are always going to be separated by a chain 1. Don't forget that. Two and 3, chain 1, and work the same way until the last one. 2 and 3, chain 1. We're almost there. And 3, and we're at the last gap. Don't forget to chain 1. We're in the last gap, and what we would normally do is work 3 double crochets, but we're only going to work 2 double crochets in the same gap. So that's 1 and 2. And what I like to do now is, instead of just working another double crochet in the chain in the same space, is I like to work a double crochet in the chain 3 from this chain, and that gives a nicer edge. to the project. So remember, that's why we crocheted 4, we chained 4, so it would be long enough for us to work a double crochet in the 3rd chain and then have an extra chain for the 2 double crochets, for these 2 double crochets we worked around. So let's pull your yarn over, and this is how it looks on the other side. You see there are 1, 2 and 3. So in this 3rd chain we're going to work our double crochet. So insert your hook below that one, or actually, since we're on this other side, just below this loop right there. This is how it looks on the other side. I hope it's pretty clear, the focus. I'm not sure the focus is so good when I look at this small screen. So work a double crochet in this, okay, just like that, and there it is. It just gives a nicer edge. And there are 3 rows of the straight granny, if that makes any sense, straight granny square. Anyway, I'm only going to do 1 more row. This is a very repetitive pattern, so it's not difficult, and if you paid attention so far, you're going to know what to do next. This is the row that matches this one, so therefore we have to do another one that matches the second one. We always alternate, and because of that we're repeat row 2. So we're going to chain 4, that's the 3rd and the 4th, and we're going to work double crochet, set of double crochets in the chain 1 space. That was 2 and 3, chain 1, two and 3, chain 1, one, two, three, 1, 2, 3. You're probably going to get sick of this. You don't really have to count them, but obviously if you get distracted by something else, it's good to count. I don't necessarily count mine, as they got into my system, so to speak. Chain 1, 1 last here, and we're going to match what we did at the beginning. So chain 1. Unfortunately, I'm at the end of my video, so see you in a short 4th one.